Okay, so good day. Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Anglican. My name is Selvyn Kennedy, and I'm here with a special guest today, the Venerable Archdeacon Edwin Primus. How are you today?
I'm fine and enjoying the holiday. How about you?
I'm okay. Happy holiday to you and the family and the Anglican community throughout the world.
Thank you.
So, tell the general public a little about yourself.
That's a lot. Well, let me just be concise to say that I'm a member of the Anglican Church. Committee member. I am a community-based person, hard worker, and lover of humankind. That's what I like to say.
Because the next question I was going to ask you is describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words?
Yeah.
I think I captured, but a team player.
A team player, yes.
Team player.
So that's one, a team player.
Yes. What I can say, hard worker.
Hard worker, right? 2.
A hard worker. And an obedient servant.
An obedient servant. 3, that is 3. And that's very good. So, okay, so could you tell me, like, what did you do before becoming a priest?
Well, I was a public servant for a while.
Public servant, okay. And what ministry was that?
Agriculture.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been a public servant in the agriculture ministry?
Back then, I can't recall though. Not very long though. Not very long. A few years.
2 years, okay. And what made you decide to become a priest, a father, and ministry in the Anglican diocese?
Well, like many others who grew up in the church as a server, around priest, around life and being a faithful worshipper, it grew. It grew, you know, we work in the church in different ministries. And as we all say, that call came. It wasn't an overnight call. It was a call that began from school, being a server, Sunday school teacher, youth group member, leader, etc., etc. So it was a journey. It is a journey. Was and is a journey. Not one overnight. And you involved in so many things in the church that somehow you had a connection with God, and that God was speaking to you. God wanted for you to do something special. And to me, that thing special was to become a clergy. As I say, it was a journey of twists and turns, one to give up. But you know, if you cannot hide that saying. There are times I said, God said, I'll give up. But God said, this is what I have in store for you. And here I am today, after 20-something years.
Thank God. And you're still alive and kicking and still looking young. That's very good. So you have anybody who inspired you to do this? Anybody came to us? You know, you have people who come and...
For parents and family, immediate family. I grew up in the cathedral.
Right.
And my parish priest, and he said, was now Bishop Douglas.
Yes.
Right? That Father Samson, he was a young priest there. And there some others, and people like Dr. Clark and Joseph, who's not diocese anymore. And there were other young people in the cathedral and adults who perhaps saw within me something special, something that perhaps they can have nurtured. The nurturing process of both clergy and laity at the cathedral and outside the cathedral. So it's been, as I said, a journey of people who cared and showed concern. And you know, because of them, I give God thanks. Because the spiritual needs in this struggle, we keep praying for and saying, yes, you will make it. And some are now departed. Thank God for them. Those who are alive, I thank God for themselves.
Yes.
Without them, I might have been here.
True.
The word of God.
Yes. So one of the things I always wanted to ask, could you, if someone want to come into the ministry, to the priesthood, right? Could you explain to them like what is the different stages, like the different stages in which one could become before they reach?
Being, as you're aware, I'm in the commission ministry.
Right.
The first stage is that you have to talk to your clergy to say to him or her, well, I have a sense, a call, about God is calling me to this ministry, right?
Yes.
And the clergy person will speak to you, perhaps share with others who say the parish or desire, talk to the bishop. Also, you may not be sent to the what we call the parish vocation, where your vocation is tested to
Yeah.
see if you really have that sense of call.
Yeah.
So you go through a process, and then you'll be involved in ministry within the parish
Yes.
to help you to nurture. So when we just you say, I pray I want to be a priest, and tomorrow you are.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are attracted to the external,
Yeah.
but then that sense of call, that heart, what I call heart work
Yeah.
and commitment here. So it's a process of discernment, talking to other people, talking to your friends as well,
Yes.
and family to see, I'm feeling this call. This is really what God called me to, or is it a fetish?
Yeah.
So the process of talking to your clergy, and he or she putting a process in place of you being aspirant and so forth, and then through the bishop comes your ministry, and then if you are selected, you're interviewed, recommended, and then perhaps either trained locally or sent abroad. And that's a test. It's not an overnight process.
No.
Prayer, prayer.
Yes. So as you look positively ahead in life, was it a challenge in taking the oath of becoming a priest?
Was it challenge?
Yeah, was it a challenge? Meaning, okay, paid
Yeah,
people.
yes, it was because you see, as I said before, being outside, when you look in, or you look at a priest, you see perhaps all the glory, how the priest dressed, perhaps how he or she is dressed, and all the all those attributes that may be part of the external.
Yes.
But because you have to deal with people, the God-centered thing, and you look at your own self. Am I ready? Is this God's call for me?
Yeah.
And sometimes when you seek to say you walk in the way that you feel God is calling you, there are challenges, there are human challenges.
Yes.
You will be tempted as anyone else, all right?
Yes.
How do you deal with relationships? So that, I think that's the biggest test.
Yes.
How do you deal with people? So sometimes you think that people are with you and they're against you.
Yes.
Sometimes people don't understand what you're going through. They expect you to respond to your beck and call all the time. And because the ministry is rather complex,
Yeah.
joyful but complex, some people misunderstand. And they say, well, no, he's not a engaging priest, what have you. But the
Yeah.
journey consists of many twists and turns, and one must be faithful to one's call. Hence, one has to be praying every day. One has to be engaged in morning prayer, so the right office, to keep one focused.
Yeah.
Because if you lose your focus, you can go astray.
And we
And then
do.
something you're in for show, and not for the sake of God and God's people. So the focus on prayer and what am I called to do and be. And remember, you are part of a team,
Yeah.
and in team there's no I.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice your own personality
Yeah.
for the sake of the whole.
Yes.
Because you're journey,
Yeah.
and life is not easy. And the priest life is not different to many, in terms of routine and struggle, and overcoming
Yeah.
and keeping God at the center of it.
Yes.
Very critical, very critical. Because I said we can get caught up in it. External, the power play,
Yes.
who's better preacher than who dress better than who.
Yeah.
People put all those kind of things.
Yeah.
The priest, you hear that talk.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You hear
All
that
over.
talk.
Yeah.
It's more than that. You got to overcome that.
Yeah.
Because not everybody is fancy and very flashy and so forth.
Yes.
Touching God's people, working in communion to build a body of Christ. That's the whole thing about it. That's what I think.
So, yeah, so what? So, do you have what is your biggest strength?
My strength?
Yeah.
Biggest strength. I've been a team player. I'm a team player. I have, when I was skills and gifts that have prepared me to leadership.
Yeah.
Others around have seen within me that leadership quality. I have sought to equip myself in leadership courses and so forth.
Yeah.
So the team player, because we're in this thing together. I know we have to help each other along the way. We have to help each other cross the bridge.
Yes.
Sometimes you cannot walk across, We have to carry them across
Yes.
as a team.
Yes.
No one can left behind. So
Yes.
I see myself as a team player more than anything else.
And thank God for
Now,
that.
that doesn't work in my favor, but not for me, for God.
Yes.
God. So I think that might be the strength and all that thing that goes with me strong. That thing that I'm part of a team. It's not a one man thing. We are together in this. We are one in the spirit, we are one in the Lord.
Yes. Thank God. Yeah. Because I know this is, well, I have to thank you for allowing me some time to talk to you. Because I know you're a very busy person. And one of the questions I wanted to ask you also is, when do you find time in your busy schedule to assist and help people who comes to you for like counseling, for advice? You know, you does always have people who always have some sort of problem at home, work or other. So,
You see, the thing is, but it's a structure. You have to live a order life, a structured life.
yeah.
There's that time for everything. For instance, I have set aside in the office where I work days to see people.
Yes.
Open, you can come out, and the other time you make appointment.
Yeah.
Because you have to realize that people don't always work at your time.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, well, I'm not an 8 to 4 priest. But you, for instance, you working for this way. If you want to see, you can't always get time off. So I would say, yeah. 6 o'clock, whatever. So you have to adjust and be flexible. Yes. Because the society we live in is evolving more and more. You'll be more busy. So it's a matter of sometimes compromise, but having a schedule.
Yeah.
So you take time in that schedule to pray, get yourself in order to meet people, because in this precinct there are people who come with all sort of issues. Confidentiality.
Yeah.
You can't repeat what you do. Sometimes you have to refer people to others because you didn't have all the answers.
Yes.
So it's a matter of living a disciplined life and working and harmony with people so that together you can achieve what you said.
Yes.
Because people are important.
Yes.
All the people, there's no ministry.
True.
No ministry. But we live for the people.
Yes.
If people come to you and they expect to have all the answers. Some are 3 and 4.
Yeah.
But you hold
yeah.
Full. It's important.
Yes.
And then you have a team. So you have comfort, be comfort on the team.
Yeah.
So you can do one part and others can do another part.
Do you have any hobbies or do you exercise during this this
COVID? Well, I try, note my words. I try to walk regularly.
You try, okay.
I procrastinated about just walking there, but I realized you have to do something.
Yes.
So I try to walk every day to keep the body and mind together. But you can't tell me work.
Yes, true.
I walk, I observe the environment around me.
Right.
And let that go is struggle. So they keep the body in that.
Yes. And then we have to do.
So forth, but you know how things are now.
Yeah.
But I walk. That's my first hobby, walking.
Walking, okay.
And keep the body in shape. Even though we locked down, you have to keep in shape.
Yes. I mean, because we're not sure how long this thing will be.
Yeah, we don't know.
Only God knows. I always say that only God knows.
Yeah. So encourage others to keep their mind engaged, not just worried about will I get COVID, what happened. No.
Yeah.
Non-sense aspect of the problem as well.
Yes.
How do you treat that?
And did you
wilderness, like in the wilderness, like in a wilderness experience, eh?
Yeah.
How do you in the wilderness? Surviving in the wilderness.
Yeah, true. And because no one would have thought this would happen, and you see, we prepare, no, we prepare ourselves for Christmas. We haven't scheduled like normal, and who would have thought something like this would have happened?
So true. No one. And as you're aware, so many things like that are cancelled virtually. And what you say,
yes.
Times that we're in, normal as we call it.
Yes.
But we have to pray for each other, support, encourage each other that we know it's not the normal thing, but let us do what is supposed to be done. The interest of humanity.
And how has this pandemic, right? How has it affect you like personally with your congregation in church life and things? Has it affect you or how does it how has it affect you?
Well, actually the fact that we are able to come out and we use is a tremendous challenge. I, like the members, will like be out, but we cannot be out. A few speeches, of course. When will we back out? When will we back out? Well, keep putting nowhere. Because you see, that fellowship, that interaction, as I said about team player,
Yeah.
look at the person speak about anything, and that's all the answer. Seeing people you're accustomed to, that joy, when they smile, that goodwill they exchange. Nothing can take that away.
True.
Nothing can replace that in mind.
Yeah.
That has affected us in terms of that coming together. Of course, the finances, people that come out, for that, we have to work at that. But the fellowship,
Yeah.
being together, sharing, smiling. Somebody else can smile. I haven't seen you for the week. Some people Sunday only they see clergy.
Yeah.
So they want their other story. What happened during the week? They joy the sorrow. They want some counsel. I could shake hands because she couldn't shake hands for a long while. Went on for a long while.
Yes.
People felt as part of something good. But with this challenge, they are affected that way. But one at a time.
Yes. And I know you others do something on a Sunday. I would like you to explain to the public. I know Sundays I see something.
Right. Well, what we have decided to do, we do a live stream in the morning prayer.
Right.
We can't put it out. So we do a live stream of morning prayer.
Right.
And we pray. No Eucharist at all, no Eucharist. So that's our thing. So every Sunday we do that at 7:30.
Yes.
We rotate that.
Yeah.
That is that we can do for now.
For now, yes.
For the people keep their spirits alive. Hoping that someday soon we can return. That's a big hope.
Yeah. And that's a very good thing, because I just tune in every Sunday to see the live stream on Facebook, because it's from Facebook, and I just enjoy the lessons, the singing. I see people just be singing, and everything. Well, as I say, we have to do is a new normal, as they just say, new normal. So we shine and keeping everything alive, keeping people to eat, and
you can't give up. You can't give up.
Can't give up. Yes. So do you have a favorite Bible verse?
I'll give you Psalm 121 verse 1. I look at my hills, look at my help, my strength comes from the Lord. I like that.
Your favorite.
Psalm 21.
Any other?
I look at my hills. Help and strength come from God. I like that. Among any other, I often refer to that.
Yes. So that's it. Does it have any other, or that's the number one?
Yeah. I mean, your favorite John 3:16, they like that.
Yeah.
For God so loved the world, His Son, that is uppermost,
Yeah.
I like Romans 8, about 38 to 39 there about.
Yeah.
That's nothing can separate us from the love of God.
Yeah.
That's so good. I like it. Oh, what is there? And it is one thing. God is here. No tomorrow, election for weekend. The Old Testament and His Exodus. There's a part which is God with us now. It's like to ask him most. Is God with us now?
Yeah.
I know people ask that question today. Is God here with us now? Is God here? Yes, I say God is here.
Yeah, good answer. Yes.
In different ways.
Yes.
Is God here? The pandemic? Yes. And He said that we have to prepare ourselves for to help each other. God is here. I have a saying. I tell people, when you feel out of sorts, ask yourself, who moved? Who moved? And you'll find not God, you move away from God. So let's say things are working out, and so you move from God because God's with you. And when you move away from God, you shout. And there's one in Isaiah. I can't remember the exact chapter, I won't say the wrong thing, but it goes, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Shall mount on wings like eagles. That passage. That's Isaiah passage.
Isaiah.
Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Okay.
Mount up like wings like eagles. Run and go away. That is also giving inspiration and to encourage people. Doesn't wait. When we wait prayerfully, and we wait ready to act. When God says time to move, we move.
We move. Yes.
But God, give us some more time. Be ready. Like an athlete, 100-meter runner, I know you're on the starting block. Eager. You're waiting there. You don't want to false start.
Yeah.
They say there, when it started good.
Yes.
And I said, get ready, pow! You're on the move for God.
Yes. Yes.
Ready to move.
Yes.
Always. I think Christians and Anglican, but we ready what God is speaking to us about.
And some might, and some might want to say not no. You know, some people say not no. They have this to do this and all of these things. You know, people might make some sort of excuse.
Yes, yeah. And that be famous for that.
Yeah.
Famous for the excuse. And you know, the Bible is full of examples of that. And then they live it.
Yes.
Excuse. And you know, I said we have a disease the Anglican church called I can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't, I can't. It says, we will do it.
Yes.
We will, together, we will do it.
Yeah.
There'll be some challenges, but if we bring our resources together, all our know-how together, or giftedness, we can do it. But as some of us, as the time comes, we want to give up. And we walk away. But no, we have to stay there. I know a good marathon want to stay, you know. You have to stay the course. This is a marathon. They're not just a sprint. It's a marathon, this Christian journey. And it has something, it's hard working.
Yes.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard. Love for God. Love
Yes.
for city course or young people in the city course. You can't give up. As a child or young people as a person.
Yes.
And I like to support the young people in the ministry. That is city course. Hard work.
Yes.
But God has something so for the country.
Yes. And they had to give.
Let me open to that.
Yes. And we had to remind them ever so often. I think people just forget after a while.
Yeah. That God has something for us, and then we're ready. When God says move, we have to move. Because God uses us every day now. And you're aware.
Yeah.
But again, we allow the pressure of society sometimes to get it better of us. But God all things are possible.
True.
And the country will survive.
Yes.
COVID, no COVID.
COVID, yes.
But you are good heritage.
And keep on praying for this thing to go.
Yeah.
So you have any favorite Bible hymn?
Hymns?
Yeah. But one favorite Bible hymn, one you could think of.
Hymn, right. Well, the simple one, you every morning. You every morning is better. Oh, wake me now, now, rising through. I won't try to sing you rest, but
Yeah.
Morning hymn. Because when you wake up, you every morning, man. You feel the time, you every morning. You went to bed, perhaps stressed. That hymn.
Yeah.
Awaken in Christ. God, you every morning. Things will get better. You every morning. I have many others, but I like that morning hymn.
Yeah.
Set you on the road.
Yeah.
A blessed and holy day. You every morning.
Saturday morning, yes. You're correct.
Yeah. I don't. Nowadays, with all the party hymns, I don't be still singing those same ones.
Yeah. And what about your favorite Bible story? You have any favorite Bible story?
Yeah. Bible story. Well, let me see. I have to run for Britain that one, you know, because I do kind of Christian Bible. I can't offhand. But every many years. Somebody else when you interview me, I'll let you know. I will say it. Okay. There are many stories that Joseph, like Joseph.
Yeah.
Right? Some years ago we did it in our Bible study, you know that. Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph, you know. What appeared to be something negative, to be something positive, he was able to be the savior, so to speak, of the nation's people. I mean, he was sold to slavery, and he rose to a great height in Pharaoh's domain.
Yeah.
I know I like the part, you know, when the brothers came to him and how he reconciled and he spoke to them eventually.
Yeah.
Because sometimes God uses what appeared to be negative to have a positive end.
True.
And Joseph was faithful to his servant, to his master, sorry. He was faithful to his father. He loved his father dearly. He loved his brother. And he did what he had to do so that they be liberated from that famine and so on.
Yeah.
So that Joseph story tells us that sort of thing.
Yes.
That intrigue about God's deliverance.
Yes.
That's something that we did at the Bible study too.
We had Sunday school a long time ago, and right now we're not seeing like Sunday school Because I know when I was younger, I used to go in the Sunday school and it was a must and stuff, but now I've seen it like it dying. So if there's anything you could tell or words of inspiration to tell the general public, like ways in which to start, if they could find ways to start back anything, what do you think we should do to bring back this in the thing, providing that we, even though we have the COVID, we could do a little virtual something for Sunday school members with the children, with their children, because you see school doing it. So, is there any way you could inspire people?
Well, I would like to encourage those who can use the technology.
Yeah,
Use to. I think there's some young lady from uh, St. Andrew's Parish who was doing something online. I don't know if it's still on.
yeah,
Whiskey or something like the name of that. Some young lady. But I will encourage those who can use technology to have it, because right now the children are home, right? And
yeah,
I do not know if there's any teaching being done in the home. So
right,
if some good teachers and they can get together, various parishes, and work up something, have a time in the afternoon or morning when the children can be engaged, I encourage that, because we can't allow them to become idle, but we don't know when this thing will come to an end. So their spiritual life and their welfare is very important. So I want to encourage all Sunday school teachers, all parishes to try and do something online, something virtual to help the young ones. It's
right.
critical. And I, one of my sayings is that without a church without a Sunday school is a dying church.
Yeah, true.
And therefore, poses a challenge for us, how we can work things better. So I encourage all Sunday school teachers, superintendents to work on something. And perhaps see what others are doing, and perhaps share in their space, whatever. It's important.
True.
Important for young.
Um, and is there anything that you would like to also tell the country, especially with the light of the COVID-19 and like the tension and the stuff happening throughout the country? Is there any advice
Mm-hmm.
that you would like to tell the
But
country?
we have to be conscious that indeed the times are not normal. People are under stress, and that's when you think we look at in the church. We will say things sometimes that they haven't thought out properly. I encourage people to be faithful, be respectful to each other. We are one people under God, we are one nation. Let's seek to live together, because the pandemic is about it's affecting all of us. No one's immune. And we have to go back to being neighbors, govern our neighbors. Like I heard my parents say that, neighborly. Sometimes they give their children a neighbor's home, not fair. Nowadays, people thinking twice to do that. But
Yeah,
if we can live together, work together, realize that if we put our shoulders to the wheel as a nation, we'll overcome. And forget all this thing about race and who is there, who is there. Forget that. Be
yeah,
positive, positive thinking, and build our nation together. That's
yeah,
important for us. And I think I want to encourage our nation and talk about republic and independence. Let us forget the past. Let's not allow us to be divided by politics or race or religion. Trinidad is a beautiful place.
yes,
We have to leave it beautiful for those here now and those who come after us.
yes,
My message is that we united as a people, do the right things,
yeah,
and let Trinidad and Tobago bloom again.
yes. Um, and finally, is there anything in your bucket list that you always wanted to do but never had a chance to do it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. There are many things there. There are many things. But I in traveling, I'm always amazed at the aircraft.
Yeah,
So when the door to the pilot is open, I can see all these gadgets also. I always wish that one day I could be in a cockpit.
in a cockpit.
Yeah, in a plane.
Yeah, yeah,
To take that big bird up
yeah,
into the air and let it safely to the country. So I'm amazed at this. I call it this big bird that is going. When you go in it, I go to go up in the air and fly miles and into another country. That's it. But if I can be a pilot to experience that joy of taking people from one country to the next. It is what I call big bird.
Big buddy.
Bird.
Yeah.
That would be a nice thing. But I don't know. Perhaps, life is a funny thing,
Yeah.
I also, have it in my pocketbook, I'll say, want to do some travel. I like traveling. And there's some things I would like to be able, I know you're a man to travel.
Yeah.
I would like to be able to travel through the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But in my journeys, I've met people from different Caribbean countries. They study with some people. I don't meet them when they come to meetings and so forth. I like to be able to go on a tour to every Caribbean island.
Yeah.
Caribbean is wonderful Caribbean. Yes, you're North American, but the Caribbean is beautiful.
I mean, yeah.
And I've seen some nice places, but they just pass through. I like to take a tour for a few days, enjoy the scene with the people, and say thank you, God. But they want to know what would happen, a youngster, and this
Yeah.
what I think. After a year, still,
So which Caribbean country you want to go and or haven't visited as yet?
I had some colleagues in St. Lucia
Mm-hmm.
and St. Kitts, right? I have met them in their places. I like to go to St. Lucia or St. Kitts, and perhaps the Dutch speaking island,
Yeah.
experience a different culture as well. Because it will be English, and sometimes, we feel we have it all.
Yeah.
But outside you see it. The
Yeah.
other cultures that sometimes it can enhance our own culture. It's all part of, being Caribbean and working together for the common good. One God, one will.
Yes, you're correct. Yes. So I hope, as I say, as it is right now, I just hope that they find some sort of like a solution or something for this COVID, and everything will come back to normal to
Yeah.
make things normal in a way that we could go and fly out or interact with people, because a lot of people now who they can hug, and especially those who want to start a relationship,
With that, yes.
it will be a problem. So I know.
This is the challenge that has affected every aspect of our lives. Every aspect of our lives. We are affected.
One way or the other.
And it will be so for a some time to come, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to adhere the guidelines of the Ministry of Health. We have to do, stay safe, and hopefully by staying safe, I think the Prime Minister may announce open up the culture a little bit more, and then we can enjoy a little more freedom and I think flap our wings a bit, all
Yeah.
things equal, up to us,
Yeah.
all of us to play our part.
Yes.
So the journey continues, yeah?
Yes.
Not end, but we will overcome. I believe we will overcome. I don't
Yes.
know now, but we will overcome. Something is going to happen because there are good people in the world. There are people seeking a vaccine, and who knows what will happen? Because what has happened so far is not good.
Yes.
The amount of deaths we get throughout the world, in our own country, every death, any death is a cause of concern.
Yeah, because one death is too many.
That's right.
So thank you again. Huh?
Yeah. I tell the church, as a church, and pray, and people like you, who have some influence, and use the influence and cause others to do the right thing.
Yes.
So keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. And you also keep on the good work as well. And I would like to thank you again for allowing me this opportunity to interview you. In conclusion, I look forward for your continued support and fellowship as an Anglican.
Thank you. The only thing that I always wanted, and you started, somebody to interview me about my life and ministry in the church. Yeah, but part of that will come sometime in the beginning. But I thank you for the opportunity to share, because I feel I have a lot to contribute.
Yes.
And you open the door to be contributing somewhat to the rich history of our church and your ministry and ministry. So God bless you and your team.
Same to you. And I would like to also thank everyone for listening. And I pray to God that everything works out in the future. We find some solutions to the vaccine, to the COVID-19. And remember to stay safe, wear masks, save life, because together we can fight this battle with love, faith, and compassion. Thank you again for everything, and look for the Anglican Outlook on Facebook. Click on the link. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.